And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. Milwaukee Brewers. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Aaron Savali.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
And that is out of play. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Elliot Ramos.
Oh, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Hoskins takes it himself. Giants go in order. We go to the bottom of the first. And now Sal Frelick. There's a strike. Harrison in his third season, 23 years old. And he was a third-round pick in 2020. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Sal Frelick.
Just wasn't able to get it going at the plate over the last month, where his batting average sat in the low 200s. That's not what you expect from him, but I've heard he's been putting in some work, and when you do that kind of work in the cage, it's eventually going to translate onto the field. He just needs some luck.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
just missed. One out, bases empty. On the ground. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Rhys Hoskins in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses. 1-1. That one missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Eldridge. And that is that. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, Willie Adames stands in. Savali back to work. Swung on, belted. Frelick ranging back. It's gone over the left field wall. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now here is Lawrence Butler. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Elliot Ramos. Third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bryce. Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
After big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Up the middle and a base hit. Here's Lamont Wade Jr., one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw's offline, he's saved, and it's 4-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Tyler. Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 out in second. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground right side. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 down. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Aaron Savali will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. A new pitcher in the game, number 77.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Perkins under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses
Ball.
inside. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
There's a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. Nobody left for Milwaukee. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And Willie fouls one back.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And here is Elliot Ramos.
0-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Bryce Eldridge digs in now.
Bryce Eldridge.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So the Giants leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Fastball for a strike. Canna with a homer in his last game. Got him looking. And now 1 away. Next for the Brewers, Blake Perkins. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And no swing, says Joe McDonald. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
3-1.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting ninth, the
2 down, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. And that's off the inside edge. Ball
1 ball, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Wade Jr.
Swings through that one. Wade, 31 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Lifted in the air down the left side. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's 0-1.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball out.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Hoskins pushes it foul. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air, left side. And he'll play it on a bounce. So a man at first. And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting it.
Runner takes off. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now, Willie Adames in the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Next will be the Giants DH, Lawrence Butler. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Dunn hauls it in, 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down. Rip towards third. Fires over to Hoskins, and that'll do it. 2 left. And we're back. Now here is Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And he handles it himself for the out. Eric Haas up now for the Brewers. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Mark Canha.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this
0-2.
offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Good eye right
No, that
there.
missed. That's a ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Just
That
misses
missed.
the
That's a
mark
ball.
outside the zone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Man at first, and digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And there's a foul ball. Eldridge at second. Wade on at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Ortiz to second on the Hoskins. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Canna moving under this one. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So no runs. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Work. Up the middle, and that's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Ground ball could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Throw to first, safe. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. That's in there. That's strike 1. Inside, just missed. Man at first, 1 away. They say he went.
1-2. Ball.
In the dirt. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Monasterio in the box again. Takes a strike. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The Giants leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Check swing called strike.
No, ball.
2 on, 2
1 ball,
outs.
1 strike.
Hoskins pushes it foul. That one
Ball.
just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next pitch is outside. Dunn over at second. Monasterio on at first with 2 down. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one is in for a strike. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Full count.
And a ground ball to first. Wade takes it to the bag. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here in Milwaukee, top of inning number 7, stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 1 for 3. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. And 2 away to start the 7th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Perkins under it. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Softly hit to third. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Eric Haas. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Mark Canha up now for the Brewers. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. On the run, sent it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. New pitcher on here, Aaron Ashby.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Oh, he can't bring it in. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Jackson Chorio coming into the game now as the injury replacement. One down, runner at third. Eldridge. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Nick Senzel looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. One gone, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. David Fry. Runner on first with one down for him. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. So first and second with one man gone. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Rogers. Runners at first and second for him with one down. Ripped on a line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Frelick hustles to get it in. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat. That's getting...
Pitching change here, Abner Uribe.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. And strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
The Giants up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at American Family Field. And here is Matt Chapman. Yeah, a big swing and a miss
He got away with one
0-1.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Activity in the bullpen
0-2.
for the Brewers. D.L. Hall up and throwing. Koenig also getting ready. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And that's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball one. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Two down, bases empty. And now the DH, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Perkins settles under it and makes the catch. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio.
Good.
Check swing, called strike. To the right side, Fitzgerald. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, first
Reese
base,
Hoskins to the plate.
Hoskins.
Brett Wisely. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 0,
There's the strike.
Brett Wisely.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And a foul ball. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Mitchell stands in now and watches strike one. Right side, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants take game one of the series on the road.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.